It is so great to be back here with so many friends and to see so many young people here, because that fits the theme this year: educate, engage, vote. And I can't think of better marching orders for the next 54 days. And anyone who just heard the Congresswoman knows we cannot be on the sidelines. This is the most consequential election in our lifetimes. I want to recognize the Institute for all you do to inspire the next generation of Latino leaders. Last year, I had the chance to spend time with some of the CHCI interns and fellows. It really was like seeing the future of America in one room. I can't wait to see everything that they achieve, and I can't wait, if I'm fortunate enough to be president, to put some of them to work. And I want to thank all my friends in the Congressional Hispanic Caucus. You fight every single day to lift up the Latino community, when the cameras are rolling and when the cameras are off, at home in your districts and here in Washington. And no one understands better than you the pivotal moment we're at right now, not just for Latinos, but for our country. My friends in the caucus have traveled to every battleground state, registered voters. You've stayed focused no matter what outlandish and offensive comments we have heard from my opponent and his supporters. By the way, I personally think a taco truck on every corner sounds absolutely delicious. Now, here's a confession. Running for president is never easy, but it shouldn't be, right? But tonight, I have the ultimate challenge, speaking after President Obama. He's always a tough act to follow, in more ways than one. I, for one, don't think the president gets the credit he deserves for rescuing our economy from another Great Depression. Think of what we've achieved these last 8 years. American businesses have created 15 million new jobs since the recession. 20 million Americans have health coverage. And no one has seen a bigger drop in uninsured rates under the Affordable Care Act than Latino Americans. We got more good news this week. A report came out showing that poverty is going down and incomes for American families are going up, and Latino families have seen the biggest increase of all. Now, that doesn't mean we rest on our laurels by any stretch. Our work is far from finished. But I am more confident than ever that our best days are still ahead of us. I believe with all my heart that the American dream is alive and it's big enough for everyone to share its promise. That doesn't mean that lots of people are still not hurting, because I know they are. And when you hear a presidential candidate spewing bigotry and hate, it's easy to get discouraged. But we're here because we know this election is a choice between not just two people, but two very different visions for America's future. Either we're going to make our economy work for everyone, or just those at the top. Either we're going to fear our differences or embrace and celebrate our diversity. Either we're going to pit Americans against each other and deepen the divides, or we're going to be stronger together. Today, as you know, we're in the midst of Hispanic Heritage Month. In classrooms across America, children will study Dolores Huerta and Cesar Chavez, Julian and Joaquin Castro, Justice Sotomayor, Roberto Clemente and Lori Hernandez, Gloria Estefan and Lin-Manuel Miranda, and countless others. Names we know and names we might not know, but every one of whom has enriched this country for generations. Whether you're Mexican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Latin American, Afro-Latino, whether your family just arrived or has been here since before the United States even existed, you're not strangers, you're not intruders, you're our neighbors, our colleagues, our friends, our families. You make our nation stronger, smarter, more creative. And I want you to know that I see you and I am with you. And time and again, we have seen that when we invest in the community, when we make it possible for Latinos to get the health care you need, get the education you desire, compete for jobs, start new businesses, pursue your dreams, all of America benefits. As I said this afternoon in North Carolina, we are in the final stretch of this election, and I intend to close my campaign the way I began my career, fighting for kids and families. That's been the cause of my life. It will be the passion of my presidency.